This is a picture of James Whitey Bulger in his early years of crime. This picture was taken in 1953 after one of his many arrests. He was born September 3, 1929 in Boston, Massachusetts, and had 6 siblings. He ran away from home at the age of 10 to join the circus and was arrested for the first time at the age of 14 for larceny. In his youth, he was arrested for forgery, assault and battery, and armed robbery. He was put in a reform school for 5 years, and once he was released in 1948, he joined the United States Air Force. His actions while in the Air Force resulted in large amounts of discipline, and he was even arrested in 1950 for absence without leave. He somehow still received an honorable discharge in 1952 and returned to his city of Boston. Once he returned, he got involved with crime and robbed many banks from Rhode Island to Indiana. In June 1956, he was sentenced to 25 years in prison for these robberies. He was even put on Alcatraz in 1959 for a few years. He only served 9 of these years and returned to Boston, unchanged and still leading a life of crime. He worked for a crime boss named Donald Killeen until Donald was killed in 1972. That was when he joined the Winter Hill Gang and became a large part of the crimes, including ordering many assassinations. In 1979, he became the leader of the gang after the previous leader was sent to prison for fixing horse races. For 16 years, he played a large role in Boston crime, including drug dealing and bookmaking. During this time, he was also an FBI informant and helped to bring down his competition while building up his gang's power and increasing their violence. The U.S. government eventually caught on and began to hunt him down in the spring of 1994. He was eventually put on the most wanted list and was at one point number 2, behind only Osama bin Laden. A $1 million reward was offered to anybody who had information. They were unable to capture him for 16 years and eventually in 2011 were able to locate and apprehend him. He was found in a rented home with his wife. When he was arrested, they found $822,000 in cash and 30 guns hidden in the walls. He faced a 33-count indictment, including contributing to 19 murders. He was charged with 2 life sentences plus 5 years in prison. The reason I chose this image is because I believe that he led an interesting and crazy life. He was able to hide from authorities for 16 years and was able to play the FBI into shutting down his competition without blowing his cover for many years. He was somehow a very successful man, even if it was all illegally done. He was a man that learned to play the system and did it extremely well.